For the second straight year, Cochranton held a midnight practice to get the camp going. The Cardinals went under new head coach Joel Murray last year and won 2 games, but they bring back a good chunk of their offense and defense as well. Cochranton lost 2 key linemen to graduation, including Kenny Custard and Alex Suter. They bring everyone else back, including powerful running back Curtis Frymuth, who ran for 1,100 yards and 12 touchdowns last season. He had to play some quarterback when Cole Bernarding went down with an injury after week 2. Frymuth threw for 214 yards after Bernarding threw for 144 yards and 1 touchdown in less than 2 games. Frymuth is moving to inside linebacker this season and joins Garrett Long at linebacker and running back. Dylan Neff returns as a 3-year starter on the defensive line, along with center Justin Adams, a 3-year starter on the offensive line. Jariah Hostetler is another senior offensive lineman that is going to guard this year and is a 3-year starter. Sophomore Dylan Mater is back at offensive tackle, while slot back Avery Lins returns as a junior, and wide receiver Nick Slauson is back. He is a returner starter on both sides of the ball. John Gallo is a returning sophomore as a running back and free safety. He started on both sides of the ball last year and led all freshmen in single A with 3 interceptions. The Cardinals return a total of 9 starters on offense and 8 on defense. They have plenty of experience and 1 year under their belts under Coach Murray's system. Cochranton will be looking to make a run in Region 2 and in single A this season.
I don't know, we get hyped in the locker room. I just think it's really cool to be out here under the lights. Nobody does it, so it's pretty, like you said, pretty unique, and we have some fun with it. It's nice to get the hits real quick. And we got a big senior class and some younger kids last year. So, off year last year, the younger kids got their playing time, but I think this year is going to be a great year. Everybody's experienced, and yeah, it should be a fun year. Oh, it's huge. Last year we we're kind of getting used to the new system and everything and working the kinks out and everything, but I think this year we're learning the offense really well, going through things really quick, and it's going to be a fun ride. Yeah, it definitely sucked as he went down. You can tell we were all like, oh, no, that just didn't happen, but we had to fight through it. But to have him back now, our passing threat's a lot back now because me and Garrett back there, it's just obviously not as good as Cole, and be able to distribute like the passing and the runs, and it'll be a lot better this year. Everybody have their mind on right, like everybody keep their heart in the game and just keep working hard week by week, and I think we'll be good.
It's something special. It's something great to be here with the family. It's a family. Yeah. You got to be a family out here. It's a motive. It gets us fired up and ready for the season and ready to go kick some butt. Because we have a very developed line core, and that's where the heart of the team is this year. Cole is a very big factor. He was our gunner. He was our gunslinger. He was the man we could go to throw a ball. We just couldn't catch. That's the only thing we're working on this year. I think it's going to be way, way, way better. They're very adaptive. I don't know, like they come together as a family when they need to. Sometimes we'll fight like brothers and come right back together as a family.
Well, when I was on the field, I thought it was going to be just dislocated, so everybody told me. So whenever I decided field and figured to get it put back in, and then couldn't get it in, so go to the hospital, and then they told me I broke the growth plate in my shoulder. So pretty much the end of the year there. So sat out and just helped the guys out, tried to help Curtis and Garrett out, quarterback position as much as I could, and just didn't really have much of a passing threat, which kind of sucked because, wish I could have been out there with them for sure because it was going to be a good year, but it didn't quite go in my way. A lot of stretching. For that, there was a lot of stretching. Couldn't really do much. And so luckily it broke the way it did. I would have to get surgery. So I just had that happen. And so I just stretched. I just keep in a sling. And then I got movement within like a couple weeks, and then just stretched to keep getting higher and higher. Then finally got the full range, and then ended up going, and ended up being in time back for basketball season. But I missed all football. Yeah, it was tough because I've always played quarterback, played it all the way from Little Gritters, junior high, played it all the way up. So it was definitely tough to watch because I know that I probably could have helped a lot, and it just hurt to watch because I would have liked to have been out there throwing. So definitely glad I'm back this year and able to throw and have a little bit passing throw. It's a sweet night. We all come out here, came down at like 6, I think, and got some senior pictures. And then we all got here, we eat as a team, played some games. We had a cornhole tournament, played that, and so that's like a good time. And we got Madden going on, and so it's definitely a good time, good bonding experience for sure. And then sleep tonight, go Gil, try to get some sleep, and then come out in the morning and eat some breakfast and do defense. So it's a good time. I definitely, I mean, we miss Kenny and Suter, but I definitely, like, we got a big line this year. I think, like, we got more heavier guys. So we got a lot of guys coming back, and a lot of linemen are working, a lot of the younger guys. We've had some linemen come out, so we got quite a bit of depth at line. So I think should have a good year, should have a lot of protection back there, be able to run the ball. Defense, probably going to be pretty strong, too. We're young on defense, though, so see how that plays out, but it's looking like it should be a pretty good year. It's us staying up. I think that's like a lot of thing that's like in every sport here in Cochranton. We always like get so hyped up like for something like this, and then season goes on, we just start dying down. A lot of kids are like, I want to go play basketball, I want to go wrestle. We just don't stay committed throughout the whole year, so I think that's what we got to do. If we want to have a good year in anything this year, and especially football right now, we got to stay committed, come here every day, want to play. Even if having a bad day, you need to come out here for practice and give it your all and be committed to football.
I expect a lot more than what we put on the field last year. We underachieved a little bit last year. We got hit with the injury bug just like everybody else, but I expect better than a 2-8 season. I'll tell you that much. A lot. I can't sit here and say I'm not going to make excuses, but that's one of them. Cole went down beginning of week 3, and I lost my backup quarterback, preseason to another school. I was really, in a bind there a little bit, and, that's my job to adapt, and we didn't do it, so I didn't get the job done. So something like that happens this year. We got to do a better job of adapting. Oh, these guys just have to commit. These guys have to commit and believe. I mean, we got some good ball players here, and this is the year they've been looking forward to. But if they don't commit, then that's not going to happen. I mean, you gotta live football these next 5 or 6 months, and you got to stay away from the injury bug because you got 24, 25 strong. You got to be smart about your practices. Yeah, you develop your offense all summer, around what you can do offensively, and when we didn't have that element of being able to throw the ball, we were pretty transparent. That the teams knew we were getting Curtis the ball, and they locked down. He'd still get his 150 yards or whatever, but that didn't matter. We weren't scoring, so we got to do a better job of that. And cover's still full, and we lost a good tackler in Kenny Custard and Suds and 2 good linebackers, but other than that, we got everybody back. I mean, so yeah, I asked him to commit. I said, just let me know. If you're going basketball, go basketball. But I need to know, because this can't be you come out at Midnight Madness for your first practice. And he committed around May, and he's looked really sharp in the 7-on-7s we've held this year. We've been to 3 or 4 7-on-7s, and boy, does he look good. So yeah, about the football, it's about commitment, because football's difficult. I'm not taking away anything from basketball or baseball, but football's tough. You come out here and practice every day. You're not shooting foul shots. You're not standing around with sunflower seeds. I mean, you're working your butt off, and it takes quite a commitment. And that's what I've kind of instilled in them. To beat those Southern teams, you have to commit, and that's what's lacking. You got all the talent. You got just as much talent as any of these other teams.